So hello everyone, welcome to the first installment of this podcast. We don't really have a name yet, but our best option right now is 2DP podcast. 2DP stands for 2D platform podcast, and that 2D platform just happens to be Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
So, and I am your host today, Melvin. I'm joined by Zeox,
Yes.
Narwhal,
Hello.
Yeah.
and Dant.
Hello.
So how are you guys doing?
Fine, I guess.
Doing okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Is this your first podcast?
Yeah. First ever podcast.
Yeah, mine too.
Yep.
Mine too.
It's not my first
So-
really, but like
How
yeah.
could this go wrong?
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. So yeah, we plan on making this a weekly thing, as long as everything works out. So each week somebody else will be the host and each week also talk about different topics. And what the host exactly does is he's kind of the one leading the discussions. So today's
Yeah.
discussion will be Extreme Demons, the Demons list, and yeah, our opinions on them. So
Amazing.
have you guys beaten any extremes?
No.
Yes, I
No.
have
Nope.
beaten 3.
Which
No.
ones?
I beat Quest for Perfection,
Yeah.
Excessive Compliment, and TM18.
Are those all legacy demons? I believe they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. But of course, yeah, you don't necessarily Dant and Narwhal haven't beaten an extreme, but
No.
I guess everyone has probably like played an extreme demon, gotten like 1% on it, something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Like,
I've done.
What do you think of extreme demons? Like, do you like a lot of those levels or not really?
They're hard.
Yeah.
I-
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I played them for fun, so I guess they're good.
Yeah. Like, I played them in practice mode,
Like,
and
yeah.
they're hard.
Yeah, of course they're hard. That's the purpose of extreme demons. They're
Yeah,
supposed to
but-
be challenged, but also like gameplay wise, are they fun or like the decoration, does it look decent?
Not
Yeah.
most of them.
Like, for the most part, people take extreme demons to a whole new level when it comes to decoration.
Yeah, but not necessarily extreme demons, but they do it with extreme demons because
Yeah.
they get a lot of attention from it. Talking
Except
about
Alcatraz.
Yeah, but talking about
Exactly.
extreme demons, like a lot of people just make them for the sake of making them hard.
Yeah.
Do you guys think about it? Like, have you guys ever done that?
Yeah, many times.
Not really.
Not
Some-
really.
Except once.
I one time started like on an easy demon, and then one time it was like extreme demon. I was like, what?
Yeah,
This was supposed to be an easy demon.
yeah, I've also once done like I was planning on making a medium demon. It somehow ended up extreme.
That
I don't know how
always
I
happens
managed
to
to do
me.
that.
It happens. It literally happens all the time to me.
Yeah, I can't make easy gameplay apparently.
How Tartarus was made.
Okay, imagine.
If
Okay.
Clubstep was level 1.
Okay, so extreme demons, like they have always been a staple of the games, like of this game. Like that's one of the biggest things about this game, and it has had a huge impact on this game. But in what ways do you think?
I think.
Like,
I don't know.
They've been a revolution in difficulty.
Yeah,
yeah, I think that it has it's a big thing of Geometry Dash, because it just have,
Oh damn.
what the F? Alright, start.
yeah. So continue.
I think it's a big part of GG because it's always. I think it has a bit of feature worthy. Like, I think Rocktop sees this and like, oh, this is extreme feature worthy. Like, if you see how many extremes demons there is, like, there are much more extreme demons than insane demons, in my opinion.
Yeah,
And I think that extreme demons are going to like take over, and I don't think that is a good thing.
But the thing is, there are less rated extreme demons. But if you count unrated, there are actually a shit ton of extreme demons out there.
Yeah, because people want to make the hardest level in the game.
And then
but
if you
they
also
cannot-
count unverified extremes, then there are probably more extremes than any other difficulty.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Imagine making an easy extreme demon.
Talking about unrated extreme demons, like what are some of your unrated extreme demons do you really like?
Like,
Not
damn.
Let me just 2 seconds, just tapping on my levels folder.
I like Death Corridor.
Death Corridor.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Death Corridor.
Yeah.
But isn't that been rated like Death Corridor?
No, it's not rated.
No.
Death Corridor C. Wait, are you talking about Death Corridor C by Sonics?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
That.
I mean,
I'm
there's
done,
also
yeah.
an extreme demon I don't necessarily really like, but I want it to be rated, and it's
Kingdom.
thinking space.
Oh yeah, thinking space.
Oh, thank
I
yeah.
don't think like the
Okay.
decoration is good enough. I
No,
think
but- Yeah, but I only want it to be rated just for the difficulty, basically.
as EXO, like EXO is so
I mean, yeah, if EXO gets rated, then thinking space needs to get rated.
yeah.
I mean, but the only reason EXO got rated was because Carmel rated it.
Karen.
No, fuck, I made it. But we're not gonna talk about that today. That's
No,
discussion for another
podcast.
Oh yeah, Eternal Artifice.
Oh yeah,
got
ethereal art.
rated.
Yeah, that
That's
level
like
actually
a good
was really
level.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ethereal Artifice didn't technical beat that one.
Yeah, he beat it,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
Minecraft that verified it.
yeah. Minecraft is just so underrated, in my opinion.
No, he's really starting to pop out right now. He's
Yeah,
getting
I
a lot of
know, like,
attention because he was
He
the
has
first,
beaten Tartarus, and his
Yeah.
reaction was "Let's go."
and he's now verifying Sonic Wave Infinity, which is one of the probably the biggest level out
Yeah.
there,
Wait,
most
is it-
well
is it-
known. Like everybody
Yeah.
knows about Sonic Wave and Sonic Wave Infinity.
Infinity. Just
Isn't
imagine.
it like harder than Tartarus?
Yeah, Sonic Wave
Bloodbath
Infinity is
Infinity.
miles harder than Tartarus in its unnerfed state. But we don't know if
damn.
Minecraft is gonna nerfed or not.
Oh, Ethereal Artifice has actually been rated.
Yeah,
I
you
just found
just
it.
said that, but I think
Yeah.
like Technical said that Sonic Wave Infinity was so hard, like people the skill level wasn't there yet, the skill cap.
Bruh.
Yeah, I don't know
Like,
if what Sonic thinks of the difficulty of Sonic Wave Infinity, but he has his own
Easy.
verification projects. The Apocalyptic Trilogy it got finished.
yeah, I have seen
I
the.
saw that.
Yeah, that's epic.
It looks
Yeah,
really
I agree.
cool, but
Some parts are really messy though.
yeah,
but
and I wonder how many objects it has.
Many objects. I.
Just
Billion.
want to get far on that.
Time to count the objects. 1, 2,
Okay.
3. Okay, there are many objects.
Yeah. Also, there's Technical just recently verified Omega.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that-
How hard is Omega? I don't know. Like
Yeah, I don't know, but we'll have to see. But
he said, it was like a little harder than Gamma. I think.
a little hard on Gamma. Where's Gamma on the list right now? Wait, let me.
I
look
think
it up.
like top 10 at least.
It got recently
Oh.
swapped with Ouroboros. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
now
but-
Ouroboros is now before Gamma was 17th, Ouroboros was 18th. It's swapped now. Ouroboros is now 17th, Gamma is 18th.
Oh damn.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wait,
I
is
guess
Crimson Planet?
yeah.
Bruh. Crimson Planet is already down to 5.
Yeah, and Coarella is 10th. The fuck, whoa.
Colorado, what the?
We're literally about to plot the top 10 already. That was
Yeah.
Hey, remember that video?
Bloodlust is
Enswitch
also
released?
7th.
Do you guys remember the video Enswitch released with calculator call?
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest videos ever. He didn't take it serious. At like 90%, he said, "Imagine the nerves."
So yeah.
That was so fun. Visible way on. Yeah, no. Plasma pulse
Yeah.
final.
Well,
on
since we're on the
15.
topic of we're on the demons list anyways, we're gonna talk a bit about the demons list because you can't talk about
Yeah.
extreme demons without talking about the demons list.
Yeah. It's a
So,
bit
what do you
critical.
think of it? Is
Yeah.
it good for the game? Did the positives outweigh the negatives so that the list?
Like, I don't care, the Demons list
I
is the
honestly
Demons
don't
list.
know.
I mean,
I
I
think the
like
thing
the
about the
Demon's
Demons is
list.
that sometimes some opinions can just outweigh others.
Yeah, the demons list has caused some controversies. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but it has always been a huge topic of discussion because the list is purely based on opinions. There's nothing
Yeah.
factual about it to a certain
But-
degree. I mean, everybody can agree that like level like Sonic Wave is harder than Cataclysm, of course.
Yeah.
Right, but
But like
some
Wait.
level
levels, for
difficult.
example, if you compare a level like WoW and EXO, it's there on the currently WoW is 31st and EXO's 33rd, but it's really hard to like pinpoint like an exact number. Like this level is at that number. It's really hard. You can't say like it's around top 30 or something, but it's really hard to say pinpoint a number.
Yeah, but now we have so many extreme demons in the game that it's beginning to get
Yeah.
really hard to say where it's going to place.
Yeah, it's demons are getting really
Definitely.
oversaturated, actually.
Yeah, like
But
we can't talk about extreme demons without like mentioning the last Michigan or the last triple spike. Like, what is it with the last triple spike of a
yeah,
level?
I don't know. Like a lot
Yeah.
of
Or the last jump is already really hard and you're just going
yeah,
to
people just like to be trolls.
Yeah.
just take this.
But yeah, talking about the oversaturated thing, like, and like the obvious solution would be like adding a new difficulty rating, but
Yeah, I think that is
I don't-
harder than extreme.
I
rating.
honestly don't think that would work though, honestly.
why not?
Yes, but now, like, the problem with the demons in the starting 2.0 is that there were so many demons. And so Ruptop make extreme demons, insane demon, medium demon, hard demon,
Yeah,
and
in
easy demon
2.1.
to like, because there were too many of the normal demons. So
Right.
so it would actually be a good thing to like make a new category of demon.
Wait, new character? You mean like just something above extreme demon, or like
Yeah, so-
even something
so-
outside of demon?
Supreme demon.
Imagine. I mean, Supreme Demon has always been like one of the most popular options for a new demon.
Divine
really.
demon.
But do you have maybe any suggestions?
Yeah,
I think
divine
the
demon
problem with that
or
is
supreme.
Oops, fuck. Oh, okay. So yeah, divine demons. You also have legendary demons, and what else is there?
Epic demon. Epic. Like. By the way, have any of you ever used the magic tab?
No, actually,
I've used it
that's...
before.
No, I haven't.
Wait.
But how does what algorithm is there? Like, when does something belong in the magic tab?
I believe it has to
Hmm.
have over.
Hey, Ruptop was drunk while designing that.
Wait. Dan was talking.
Yeah.
I believe it needs to have over 20,000 objects, and I think that's all I remember exactly.
Like just 20,000 objects.
Yeah, at least.
Nothing else, because otherwise I think people can just spam objects and just call it a level.
Right,
level.
but
Yeah, I don't know how
my
it
God.
works.
Astral Divinity easy.
And also, getting a lot of likes and downloads short period isn't also the way it works, because that's how the trending tabs works.
I haven't really checked out all of the tabs. For the most part, I just used recent. And
Yeah.
that's that.
I never used recent.
Yeah, or maybe recently rated.
Yeah, recent.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
And then trending.
But I mean, I
Trending.
mainly use recently rated to see if there's a new rated demon, but the extreme demon. But the thing is, I'm
Yeah,
now in the
yeah,
demons
yeah.
list server. They notify everyone there too if a demon gets rated.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Bro, there are so many pages of just.
Yeah, are you guys in the demons list server, Discord server?
no.
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 mean,
no,
they
not
also notify people if something is changed on the list itself. That's pretty
Okay.
useful. If you join it, they will turn notifications will be turned off by default because yeah, if it wasn't, then you'd get spammed by messages because the general chat in the demons list is like every second there's someone that's chats.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's also a lot of people. There's I know there's several thousand people in there, like over
Beep, beep,
3,000,
beep, beep.
I believe. Okay, so yeah, while we're still on the list, like, do you think it's really trustworthy to like judge a level, like, or do you just ignore the demons list a bit?
like I have like extreme demons are extreme demons. Like they're just hard. I know that I would never be able to beat them, so I really don't care.
Well, I also said that last year. That I wouldn't be able to beat extremes.
So I don't care.
Well, you never
Well-
know what the future holds. Maybe you will beat an extreme demon somewhere in the future.
Yeah, but I can say what the future doesn't hold. 2.0.
Oh damn.
Oh damn. Is that really a 2.2 joke you made there?
2.0.
Yeah.
Legendary number 2.0.
So yeah, so you guys say that it's not really, you don't really look at it.
No, not really. I
mean-
never.
Not really, yeah.
I trust
I don't
them.
pay attention
Yeah, I
to
mean,
the
yeah,
list.
okay, maybe trust them, but like,
Yeah.
do you really use it as a way to like judge difficult? Like, but you know that
Yeah.
you can't beat these levels of this caliber, so you actively go on the list and look for levels.
Yeah, that's what I do actually.
No, no.
Well, I always look at the recent Extreme Demons tab, like one time I don't know, week. So I know all the Extreme Demons.
Yeah, but that's why I'm in the demons list Discord server, just so I get notified by it. Okay, so yeah, like demons list it has always had a huge impact on the community. But what if the demons list never existed in the first place?
People would probably make a new one. Like people would
Yeah, but
always
what
have
if
their opinion.
people don't make a list, like, or like if the other lists don't work out? Well,
I don't know, but there would probably be a lot more drama to be expected.
like in
Like
terms of
people
what
flipping out.
levels did more difficult.
Yeah, like, yeah. Because I think having a list is going to be much better, so people just don't break out in war over what is hard.
Yeah.
Because most of the people really don't care, because it's just demons. Like, you don't get more stars in an extreme demon than you get in an easy demon.
That is
It's
actually
not-
true. And also, on that topic, like, do you think like maybe extreme demons should give out more stars, or like just demons, like easy demons give out 10 stars, medium 11, and so on? Because that has been the same. Like
Yeah,
default
actually-
levels, there are default levels that are given more stars than all the extremes.
Clubstep is hard in
Bad
Tartarus.
idea. Honestly.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a bad idea, but I think that people are going to hack them to get more stars. And
Yeah, but I mean, they can hack their stars to insane numbers, but not by like beating levels, but just basically changing the numbers. So that
Yeah,
doesn't really change.
that doesn't really change anything, no.
No.
Yeah.
I actually think it's a pretty good idea to like change the number of stars.
All right.
But so I hope actually that happens in 2.0.
Yeah,
I
maybe. Who
wouldn't-
knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see
But
what,
do you-
what we get from 2.2. But until then, we can only guess.
I don't know about the capital letters in the like extreme demons. Like many extreme demons have like X on the back and so on.
Oh. What do you not like about it?
No, it's just like let's make a sequel to this very famous level. Okay, let's just put infinity back on it. Let's
I
just
mean,
add
the name Sonic Wave Infinity is probably the most original because most people just add just an X or whatever number or letter behind it.
rebirth.
Let me just type Sonic Wave X and see what comes.
I mean, there probably is a level, but probably not
Sonic
good.
Wave X.
So yeah, like
oh.
level sequel, some people just add numbers behind it, like John.
No, actually, there isn't a level called Sonic Wave X.
There is.
Okay. No, there isn't.
Oh, okay, that surprised me.
Oh damn.
Sonic Wave Rebirth, Generic
we
Wave,
know
all of it.
Sonic Wave Rebirth.
Sonic-
Wasn't Aiden GD verifying it?
I think he still is.
Yeah, but he first has to verify Azure Flare.
Yeah.
Plus, have you heard about what he did with Azure Flare?
Yeah.
That was
Oh yeah.
that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I mean, the run, it was almost perfect. If he didn't clip through those, have you seen like, there was a screenshot where his wave went through a like these spikes way too much, a little bit too much.
Yeah.
That's like the only part where he messed up. But if he didn't mess up, then he didn't realize it was no clip. Do you think like I can't imagine what would have happened. Like it
Yeah,
was
that would
it
be-
was like kind of hacked, but the run was so perfect it probably wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like those perfect no-clip videos that like, wait, was that no-clip? I thought he beat it real legit.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly.
Well, on the topic of really hard extremes, we'll talk a bit about how the extremes in the future. Like we will know stuff will only get harder. But the
Yeah.
thing is, when will it end?
Like, what's the skill
Never,
cap?
probably.
But the thing is, there is a point where you can't, by just purely gameplay, based on gameplay, there is a point where you can't make, like for example, the wave spaces tighter, because otherwise it becomes physically impossible to pass.
Yeah.
So, well, how do you think the community will find ways to just bypass, find other ways to make levels even more difficult, like pushing even beyond, like many levels?
A
I
spam.
think probably with the random trigger and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
with
2.2, yeah.
Oh yeah, 2.2, and I think that people would begin to make memory demons, very
I
hard
mean,
memory.
random. I mean, we're now talking a bit much about 2.2, but that's still related to extreme demons. But random
Yeah.
triggers, I don't think they will be healthy for extreme demons, because random, there is nothing memory involved. That's literally just luck.
Yeah.
And if people make like an extreme demon where the parts are randomized, do you think that is good? Like such
No.
demons, is that healthy for the game?
No, not
No.
really.
I mean, it
I
is an
think, like-
interesting concept where you have to memorize each part and you just have to kind of sight reach a little bit to see which part it is and then continue with the muscle memory. Like, I see
Yeah.
that being a concept, but if you push those levels to the limit, I don't think that will be very fun. Honestly.
Yeah, but I think the random trigger is good in a sense, like in 2 stars level, but in extreme demons, oh no. Yeah,
That'd
that,
I
be-
think,
terrible
yeah,
idea.
I think random
Yeah.
trigger is best used for decoration purposes and not
Yeah,
for
yeah.
gameplay.
totally, yeah.
It's like the move trigger. It was like at the beginning of 2.0, it was like abused to the
Yeah, the-
like every level in recent tab just abuses the move trigger, and those levels were not fun. And there still are some, like in 2.0 there were some rated levels with a lot of move triggers that utilize a lot of move trigger in the gameplay. But if you take a look at the recent levels, like the most recent extreme demons, you tend to see like that people use less and less move triggers as mainly gameplay, but more like to improve the decoration.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
What is that?
I hope that people would like not abuse the random trigger as much.
Yeah, but they will, but not in levels. I think people, demon creators will realize that the random trigger is not good. Well,
Yeah.
let's hope they will realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
let's
will
hope.
probably be this one guy that just makes an extreme demon abusing random trigger and get it rated somehow.
Probably. Just wait.
Also, there's also the direction change trigger that will make mirror portal obsolete. I think that will
Oh,
also
no,
make
no.
things interesting.
Yeah, I totally have to like.
I like I
Practice
like
it.
that a lot more, that trigger than a random trigger. The random trigger
Yeah.
just seems really stupid actually.
And I'm so excited to see what people are doing, going to do with the platformer mode and
Oh
extreme
yeah,
demons.
but I mean, platform mode it doesn't seem like Geometry Dash too different. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was not
it's-
happy to see that.
No, that's one of my
Oh.
least favorite implementations.
So I was excited.
Really, why then?
Yeah, because like Super Meat Boy, you can actually make a Super Meat Boy platformer game in geometry.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's Geometry Dash, not Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, but like it opens the world of Geometry Dash a lot
I mean,
more.
yeah, that it is. You're right, because Geometry Dash has kind of in this same pit like the
Yes.
way this game works, and I think we actually do need some change because otherwise this game will die quicker.
Yeah.
So that's actually what this game needs. But yeah, that's currently we're in a situation where we're waiting. How long already? Like 3, almost 4 years for one update.
Yeah, 4 years for one update.
That is quite.
That is
Yeah,
quite
that is,
spectacular.
most
yeah.
games die after like 1 year or 2 years of not having an update. Geometry Dash still going strong. I think.
Yeah, but we will probably talk about 2.2 next week, so it's probably a good idea we stop the discussion.
Yeah,
here.
okay.
I'm actually pretty happy that we don't get updates every single month.
Why?
Because like imagine you creating a level, right?
Yeah.
Or hosting
Oh,
a
yeah, I
collab.
get
That
it,
takes
yeah.
a lot of time, right? So like when an update comes out, the level will be like 100% just outdated.
Oh yeah. I've never thought about it that way. But that's also a thing. Like, if you're creating mega collabs, you now are kind of paranoid for 2.2 because
Yeah.
you're making a level in
Yeah.
2.1, and then like you're middle of the process, you're almost finished. Next day 2.2 gets released, and now what? Your level is outdated.
Yeah, but you're probably still happy.
But yeah, I don't expect too many 2.2 levels, good 2.2 levels to be released. Like,
No,
I'd say
but-
at least a
Yeah.
month to get the first rated, or no,
I
no, weeks
expect
maybe.
many rated platformer levels.
Also, yeah, wait, okay. Want to say one more thing about the 2.2, and then we'll stop it right there because otherwise we'll
Yeah.
have nothing to talk about next week.
Hopefully next week, yeah.
So yeah, platformer mode. I think it's better if it's more separated from the standard vanilla levels. What do you think about
Well,
that?
it already is, considering
But
you
like,
have to.
like it's actually in a different category. Like if you look up for levels, you have to like actively switch a button, like only platformer mode or only normal levels.
Oh yeah, I see what you
Because
mean.
if
Oh.
they get mixed up, I mean, there probably will be an indication to if it's a platformer mode or standard level. Well, at least I hope, because if there isn't, then I don't think that's very good. Because
Yeah.
I don't really like the platformer mode, to be honest. I mean, it is an interesting idea, but doesn't
Yeah.
really fit GD.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, we also need change, so
You know,
let's just wait and see of what will happen.
platform mode's also something
Yeah.
that might maybe shit, we're looking
Extend,
for-
extend the game, like,
No, like the casual fan base may like it a bit more.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also on the topic of that, so yeah, the casual fan base, they have kind of been left behind since many updates because we are creating so many difficult levels, and like the hardcore fan base, more like the fan base that are interested in demons and all these stuff.
But I feel like the casual fan base is more and more leaning over to the building side of the level. Because they see these very extreme demons and say, no, I don't want to.
Because the
And
thing
then
is,
they-
if we want this game to be live longer, we need to appeal to a bit to the casual fan base more, because they will
Yeah.
they are the newer players, the more hardcore players. They are already here, but they will only decrease if there aren't newer players.
Yeah, they will all. Yeah, we need to like say welcome to the new fan base and like say welcome and like give them some actual extreme
Because
demons that they
currently
can beat.
the community. Wait, so before I'm gonna give you my opinion, what do you guys think about this topic? Like, is the community more like welcoming to the casual fan base, or more like they closed, like they don't really like the casual players? Like,
I have
can't
no
really
I
idea.
think
give
it's more in the middle. If
Yeah,
anything.
please elaborate.
Like, I don't think they really care too much about welcoming new players, but they like to, I don't know.
Yeah, so basically neutral. Like, they don't really welcome them, but also don't like hate them.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
actually, I think that they just forget that the new fan base actually exists and just
Yeah.
It kind of feels like that. Like the most stuff. Oh, by the way, it's 4:20 p.m. But anyway. But
Yeah.
besides that, so like so what I was talking about, like most stuff happens around the hardcore fan base. Like you never hear anything from the casual players really. Like they
no,
make
I mean,
actually,
What about
Yeah.
Red Husey? He's more
who?
not
yeah,
like.
but he is pretty casual.
Like the
But like
yeah,
he's
you
a
have
like content.
a lot of
creator.
content creators are more casual players, but
Yeah,
okay, wait. But when do you consider someone a casual player? Really?
I mean, a person who just beats easy demons.
yeah.
I don't know, something like that.
A person that still listens to tutorials.
I mean, there isn't really a tutorial on GD. The only tutorial is just play the game a lot and you improve.
Yeah, but like building and
Even
so
with
on.
building, it's just creativity and building a lot. Like, it's all a matter of experience. That's how this game works. There isn't like this one step, this tutorial that you will have to follow, and then will
Yeah,
magically
yeah.
create perfect levels like really rate-worthy levels. Doesn't
No,
work.
actually, like new becoming creators, I myself can say as a creator that just like you will never make the perfect level first try.
That is true. I mean, that's kind of
Yeah,
obvious,
right.
of course.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious, but I think like many people are going into the community, seeing these really cool levels and being like, I want to create that.
That
Like-
might actually also be demotivating, no, because they are thinking like, I will never be able to create levels like that, so they just give up.
But remember, these people that have made these levels have been working like
Yeah,
years
they have
to
those
make it.
people have probably been building for years, like 4 years already.
Yeah.
So don't like
Yeah, so
if you see a really epic level, don't think you'll be able to replicate. So yeah,
okay, so Seox has to go now.
well this is sad.
Well, doesn't matter, but we'll continue without him. So
Yeah,
so
So
what were we
now,
talking
yeah.
about again? Oh yeah, the building aspect.
so yeah, the building aspect of extreme demons for the most part.
Yeah, most part,
People-
but
People see an
I feel
extreme and they like want to make it really cool and like, but remember, not all extreme demons have to be cool.
no, but
Right.
yeah, that is true. Like, but the thing is, if you are don't start off creating extreme demons. You will
No, please,
rarely
no,
work
no.
out. It will even never work out. Basically, there are basically
I've-
almost
yeah.
no examples of people creating an extreme demon as the first. There are examples, but those are usually more experienced creators who
Yeah.
are fairly unknown, but they can create really good stuff, and then they create an extreme demon, just happens to get rated because it got verified by a popular person.
Technical,
Yeah, or
like Minecraft, for example.
no, the best example I can give is Crimson Planet by True Omega. Before that, he didn't have any creator points.
Yeah, like
Right.
Omega, like he makes some good level in my
Yeah.
opinion, but he isn't well known.
He's pretty underrated, I guess. I don't know.
Like, and the people who made Alcatraz, like,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah,
just
that's
search it
also
up.
a decent level.
Yeah,
Also, there
Alcatraz,
was like this. I don't know if it's a hint towards Acropolis, but there was like this There's like somewhere in the middle of the level, there appears a text that said "Enter the prison." I don't know if that's a hint
definitely-
towards Acropolis.
Yeah, I
That's
like how
definitely-
if Acropolis is just a meme now.
Yeah, it is. It kind of is. Yeah,
And
I've,
then-
You know, speaking of being a meme, conical depression, that level is a level.
what's up with conical depression?
It's bad.
1.0 styled level. It's literally looks like stereo madness.
Yeah, like,
Uh,
or maybe like 1.1 blocks. So basically, EXO levels like EXO and Dear Nostalgist and stuff.
And it's really
But-
difficult.
but it's not. It's just. I don't know how to explain
Like
it.
majority of
not
Deco,
really
but they will probably still make use of some pulse triggers and other triggers that are not from 1.0 to 1.1.
To be honest, I wouldn't like to say this, but in the start of the like 1.9, I think actually Cresimen was very overrated when it comes to his creator skills. Like he was like given a kick boost
Yeah.
by Rupture by his rated level.
I mean, his. Wait, I don't know how many rated levels Karma has,
Yeah, but-
his most popular ones are levels like High, Lit Fusion, no, Lit Fusion.
Yeah, but his invisible deadlock got
Oh, yeah.
literally
I
rated.
don't get it. Karma's levels get rated so easily. Like EXO,
Yeah.
the most obvious example. But we're not gonna continue to talk about EXO.
Or invisible deadlock,
And
invisible
invisible-
everything.
Yeah, invisible theory of everything too.
Invisible made
Like he
yeah,
just
Manix-
copied the level, slapped an alpha trigger on it, just verified it, and done. He got free CP.
yeah.
Well, only Invisible Deadlock got rated though.
No, I
so-
think invisible theory of everything too got rated too.
Yeah, but Manix,
Okay.
invisible.
Oh yeah,
Manix-
Manix, the
also.
invisible level. He also just copied the level from Manix, made it invisible, and verified it.
That's
I
actually
mean, to
so.
be fair, he only made invisible gameplay. Decoration's still completely there.
Yeah, I know. He
Yeah.
just made it invisible.
But that's like giving. Like he just took Manix's level, make it invisible with a CP.
Was there actually
It's even funnier if I-
controversy around it like that? I don't think I was playing when that happened, but was there actually controversy? Because I'd imagine that would
No,
cause.
it wasn't. People was totally fine with it. Like
The fuck?
okay.
You basically copy someone else's level, make it invisible, and you get CP.
Yeah,
To be fair, Manix had to release the visible version first before the invisible one got rated in the first place. Still weird.
Wait,
but
what's? Which one got released and which one got rated first?
Manix got rated first, I think,
I
and
believe
then
the
he
invisible-
verified the invisible version that also got rated.
So first the Manix's version got released and rated, and then Carmel just copied it, made it invisible, and verified it. and-
No, Kermal's version came out first, and then the invisible one by Manix.
Wait.
came
Oh,
out
so
second.
Carmel and Manix were in that together.
Yeah, I think it were in that together. I think so.
Oh, okay, that
Oh,
might actually be the reason why no controversy probably have sparked.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
kind of the most logical explanation,
Or,
to be honest.
or they just made a bet like you can make it invisible, and if you verify, you can get the CP. Like, fair enough.
Mhm.
But let's just go back to Extreme Demons because like Manic isn't actually an Extreme Demons.
Also, yeah, Manix has
Right.
made some or helped creating some really notable extreme demons.
You know, I kind
Oh,
of. Well, I should
yeah.
probably bring up the topic of Fusion Z
Yeah,
for a moment.
Oh, Fusion V was so ahead of its time.
yeah.
I think the thing about it is that it finally got finished now, but it's like, wait, who's verifying it in the first place, actually?
Noble. Wait, no. What? Wait, hold on. So I know Fusion Z first got made, and then Noble Boy took it, and I don't know the exact detail, but I'm not gonna say anything else anymore to prevent causing so.
Wait. It's just
mistakes.
now. I have finally realized like all of Manix's levels are demons. He has never made anything other than a demon.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
that's
really?
true.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
at least all his raid levels.
Okay, that is
Yeah, but the only thing he has is rated level.
Wait, does he actually only have rated levels?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you check his account right now.
I mean, I know he has one of the most CPs.
Yeah, and probably one of the like most
Wait, let me check for a second.
dedicated.
Oh.
No, not dedicated. One of the most known builders when it comes to geometry.
Literally all demons.
Yeah, literally all demons, all rated.
I'll just look up. So score creators. Let's see.
You could just search Manix648 on GD browser. There you go. Easy beam.
Wait, what's his
Easy.
username?
Manix648.
648. 56. Okay, they are all demons. Yeah, they are all demons. Not even joking. They are all just demons. Yeah.
Manix is just a demon. That is the conclusion.
But what are your guys' favorite demon from Manix?
Like from Manix or just Extreme Demon?
Maybe, I mean, he doesn't have many extreme demons. I mean, himself, he has helped build in Bloodlust. He has built a part in Bloodlust.
Yeah.
He has also built a part in Blade of Justice. I mean, Blade of Justice started first
Yeah.
as a solo project of him.
Alright, first off, I would like to say that Primal Redux is so underrated when it comes to like
Which
rated.
level?
Primal Redux by Manix.
Oh, it's verified. I mean, a rated level.
Yeah, a rated level.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen it? I'm playing it right now.
Nope. What difficulty is it? And when was it made?
It's insane demon, insane to extreme demon, easy in extreme in my opinion.
All right.
Primal Redux.
Okay, so before I'm almost out of questions, but I can still brainstorm some things to say.
Yeah.
Fuck, let me think. Like, I was thinking that Manix, there's an old Blade of Justice. I know you, if you know about Dan, probably knows because Fast Ninjas always kept talking
Yeah,
about it.
all Blade of
That
Justice
level
was called a divine demon or legendary demon.
It is it is so hard. It was First of all, I want you to know that level was made in 2.0, Old Blade of Justice. It is now probably on par with Sonic Wave Infinity. Sonic Wave
Yeah,
was
so
also made a while before, not long before. I know when it was made in 1.9, and then later Cyclic
yeah.
made the dark blue version, and then it got rated in 2.0. Yeah,
That's
so
actually dumb.
the difficulty of Old Blade of Justice was really ahead of its time, probably even more than Sonic Wave was.
Yeah,
Definitely.
just wait for
It has already been 4 years since Old Blade of Justice, and we're still not even close to being at the level where we could beat it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Silent Clubstep to get verified.
Oh, Silent Club. That level is actually impossible because there are spam and straight fly sections
Yeah,
that
but
are
just
actually
wait for
legitimately.
somebody. Just wait
You
for
know that
someone to actually beat it.
Stormfly, you know,
I mean,
that
he's
Stormfly.
Silentium Gradas, but that's like a heavily nerfed.
Heavily nerfed.
It's
yeah.
around. It's on the list. It's like
I mean-
one place lower than Blade of Justice.
Oh, and now I just have a quick question. What do you guys think of like rebirths of levels, like Extreme Demon rebirths?
I think we should
It
keep
kinda
that for.
depends, really.
Wait, I think we should keep that for the level creating podcast because.
Yeah, actually, that would be a good idea.
This podcast is just like a bunch of topics smashed together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who cares? Like,
Okay, so. But anyway, so you ask what we. Wait, what's your question again? Fuck.
yeah, my question was like, what do you guys think of like Extreme Demon sequels?
I think just wait, you have remasters and sequels.
Yes, yeah, sequels.
You have like
remastered
remasters and rebirth. There's a difference.
Yeah, both.
Remasters, you take the same concept of the level, but
yeah, remaster.
remasters, you take the same level, but you make it better. You improve everything about it. Rebirth is you just
I think
Take the level and decorate it.
No, rebirth. Yeah, kind of depend. Yeah,
I think
yeah, it is. Just
the
take
hell
same
season is
level.
part of the-
Yeah, okay, then I mean rebirth because I don't like rebirth because you just take the same
No,
level
but
and
slightly
then
change the gameplay.
yeah, it slightly changes the gameplay. Maybe makes it a little harder, a little easier.
So a level like Bloodlust would be considered a remaster.
Yeah, remaster because it adds things. But like,
Yeah.
what can I just give an example for like Sonic Wave Rebirth? It's literally the same, and generic Wave.
Yeah.
Literally the
Every
same gameplay.
Sonic Wave, every Sonic Wave remake is just
Yeah, literally.
just to
I was
like
gonna
you just
say
take the
about
same
the
gameplay.
Hell series. It's probably the best example of a good remaster, or not remastered.
Yes, I think. Wait, the
Rebirth?
gameplay is similar, I believe. Yeah, the
The
gameplay is still
is pretty
similar.
much the same.
Yeah, I think the Hell series is the best example of like rebirths, like not remasters.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm still waiting on Tartarus Rebirth to come out.
Tartarus rebirth. I don't think we need a Tartarus rebirth.
Yeah, Tartarus Rebirth. Tartarus Rebirth.
I think Tartarus will be the last, like top one hardest demon we'll have with the Clubstep song. I mean, we still have Silent Clubstep. That's the last frontier of like really notable extreme.
By the way,
fast
guys, what would you think that the hardest ever created demon in Geometry Dash is going to be called?
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna ask something. I don't know. I have no idea. But there's
Okay.
other question like what the hardest level out there is currently. What do you guys think?
The
Tartarus.
hardest possible.
I mean,
like
it
the
needs-
hardest in general.
Like, Silent Clubstep, is it possible to like beat?
I mean,
Silent
it is-
Circles.
Silent Circus is definitely humanly impossible. I'm a bit hesitant about Silent Clubs, but there's this spam section, like this blue orb two.
I think. I don't know.
Let me just search for Silent.
Because Silent Circle is definitely impossible.
Yeah, no
'cause-
one ever in history of humanity. was
Like, I
able to
have
beat it.
beaten Silent Clubstep 100% in practice mode.
Yeah, it is possible in practice mode. I mean, if you go with that logic, Silent Circus is also possible because you can do it in practice mode, but you will have to spend 12 hours.
Wait, this wasn't the right one. I found a updated version of it. With what? Silent-
Clubstep.
Was Silent Clubstep updated or what?
Wait, what? Really? What got changed?
Like the decoration, it has.
Wait,
What?
let me pull up the Geometry Dash.
Yeah, let me just see if this is the correct one. It was made. Well, I think I found the original. Isn't the original made by Silence? Like,
Yeah, by Salem.
Silent?
yeah,
Silent, yeah.
yeah, Silent. Yeah, okay, this is the original. Okay. I thought that it was being updated, but 2%. Yes, I got 2%.
Hold on, I'll.
It's hard to get 3% on it. What is the current world
Step
record?
here. No way, that's this.
I need to get the world record on this level.
Hold on, wait. Fuck.
What is the current world record? First person to ever legit beat it.
Okay, so I'm currently in Geometry. So you say Silence Clubstep got changed?
No. I took the wrong silencer
Oh,
dubstep. I took the one by Mr. Jumper. I don't know who the F he is, but yeah.
Well, let's not play this level.
Also, a quick side topic. Look at the amount of downloads that and likes Bloodbath has compared to Cataclysm.
Yeah, Bloodbath has probably is probably the most like Demon or something. Or isn't? No,
I
I think.
think it is. Or
No, let me
that-
just check.
Okay.
I don't
Good
know.
question. Okay, new topic. So, what does an extreme demon need to have to be classified as an extreme demon?
Just
Well,
hard,
you know,
to be honest.
you have the
It's right.
generic-
I mean, the
well,
thing is, like, yeah, Dan, you can say first.
I was gonna say, well, you have your generic responses like, you know, it needs to have straight fly, really tight
Triple
waves, stuff like
spike,
that.
I think no. The
But-
problem about this is difficulty is all opinion based. That's
Right.
the
Yeah.
problem. So it's already hard to separate insane and extreme demons when you're comparing hard insanes and really easy extremes. Like, for example, I'd say ICDX could also be an insane demon almost.
Oh, shut up.
There are hard insanes that could be considered extreme. For example,
Let's go.
the Lost Existence by
The Lost
John.
Existence would definitely be an extreme.
Yeah, it is.
Why
It is
isn't
currently insane. It's the same with Falling Up. Falling Up was once like moved to extreme for the day, but back to insane. And then, like when several weeks after the list got expanded to 150 instead of top 100, like the first several weeks Falling Up wasn't on the list at all, and then just one day they just decided, hey, let's just put Falling Up on the list, and it was like 150, and the next day it got off the
Why
list. So
not?
that was
Why
really
not?
random.
Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Like that was pretty funny though.
Yeah. But why?
Like why
Why?
even bothering at that point? Why even bother?
Like,
Hold on, Fast Ninjas is playing Geometry Dash? Fuck? Okay, but that is okay, yeah, but okay, so okay, this has already been going on. This podcast already been going on for almost 50 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, but like I think we should have 1 hour.
Yeah, but
Oh, well, never mind.
So let's just one more question. Like, shouldn't we like one more question? So, do you think XL Extreme Demons are good?
Excel, like
What?
really long. To be honest, I don't
Yeah,
know.
really long. Yeah.
Like most Jonathan GD makes a lot of like these Excel demons.
Really, I
To be
don't
honest,
like
I
them.
don't like them.
Yeah, I don't like them. I
I don't like
actually.
it either, honestly.
I mean, I
Like,
don't
it-
mind. I don't mind
But-
maybe playing Excel, but the thing is, Excel demons, it is difficult in a whole different way. Like,
I would rather
used
have.
to, I am used to playing decently short. I mean, like 2 minutes. You can already consider that short in comparison to like 5 minutes to the long levels. But like
Yeah,
2 minutes,
definitely.
that's 2 minute extreme. That's like where I'm comfortable with. Like between 1 and 2 minutes. I mean, if you're talking about like these 1 minute extreme demons, they're usually like these extremely inconsistent levels, like Erebus, Devil Force.
Yeah, and
They are not
Coretta.
good,
Oh no,
but-
not Coretta.
The thing is, Coretta, but did you know it's 48 seconds?
Wait, it's
Yeah.
oh, that's
Actually, the level's like 2 seconds or something, but the last 4 seconds, it is physically impossible to die there. So
Yeah.
it's considered 48 seconds of gameplay. Like the last 4 seconds
Yeah.
is like a little short jump pad and like the animation of your cube hitting the wall. The one.
That is still long. I think that is still
Yeah,
long.
considering there is no break and it's all pixel perfect timings. Well, no,
And
not
I
true,
actually-
not true pixel perfect.
And
Because
I the only one that thinks that I would love to see a like short extreme demon. I would love to see how that would look.
yeah, actually, yeah, short like, but I think
Tiny.
you could technically make like a 30 seconds extreme with only pixel perfect timings. I mean, those are basically challenges. Challenges are those things.
Yeah,
Really
but
short
why
ones with
don't
Yeah.
pixel perfect timing.
why? I don't understand why some decorated challenge. I don't understand why some decorated challenges don't get featured.
Or
they
rated.
should have.
Wait, do they get rated?
No, because
No, I actually want to see a rated challenge. That would actually be so fun.
Actually, what if there is a
Xmas
new
challenge,
difficult
Xmas
new
challenge.
rating called challenge?
Yeah, I
Like just-
played challenges.
The
so many
requirements are
times.
just short levels, but it's just incredibly hard.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
some people like there is the challenge community like
Yeah, because there is like this pretty small but very unknown challenge community. The most
have you heard of Bo?
yeah, he's the
I
most
forgot.
known figure in that community because he creates a lot of challenges.
Yeah,
His
and he's
most
also
wait,
verified.
didn't he
because-
create? I think it's called VSC. It's like currently the hardest challenge out there, it's unverified.
Isn't it D?
Huh?
Isn't the challenge called D?
No, that one got verified. There is a challenge even harder than any challenge. Somebody has already spent like 180,000 attempts on it. It's 20 seconds long. It's only wave, but the wave gameplay is just ridiculous.
I actually think the challenge community is so underrated. Like,
Wait, let's take a look. Wait, I'll go on YouTube.
yeah,
Nash. I think it's called VSC. Yeah, wait, I'll switch the thing.
Like, but is that the same difficulty as an easy extreme demon
OBS
in
doesn't
your
work.
opinion?
Fuck, wait. Why not?
Is that the same difficulty as an extreme demon in your opinion? Because I think it is, in my opinion.
Wait, you know what, I'll edit it afterward. I'll edit the video afterwards, but this is the level, VSC. Wait, so you asked me something? Sorry, I was talking to myself. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Okay, did you ask me something, but I wasn't listening because I was talking to myself.
Yeah, like the hard, I think that the hard, like, challenges should actually get featured, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Or there should be like
So
a
rated.
new rating called challenge mode, like challenge.
Yeah, that's good. So
I don't know how I feel about challenges getting rated though.
But
Yeah,
talking about challenge, so I was talking about VSC. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna show the
VSC there,
levels, right?
yeah.
Have you guys seen that level, a preview of that level?
yeah, I have seen the video.
It is made by Bo.
Yeah, bro.
So already you can see in the beginning, that looks insane. Wait, what speed is that? Is that single speed or is that like double, 2 times speed? I think that's not 1 time speed. Yeah, I think it is. Like, look at those spaces, those wave spaces. This doesn't look humanly possible.
No, but trust me, he can actually do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
but
he actually can.
it will take very long.
Bro, and I just see Brandon Larkin streaming as Marvel.
Yeah, it says attempt at this point 180,000 plus difficulty 100 out of 100. I mean, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
verified. Is it verified yet?
No.
No, it's not. Yeah, that just shows how insane this level is.
But I think that if this actually get released, I would like to see something like this get like rated tiny.
Yeah, 20
big.
seconds. I think the VSC would even be really, worthy
Extreme
of
demon.
getting on the list. Like somewhere, I'd say main list.
Yeah, but is there actually a thing called the challenge list? Geometry Dash?
I think there is. Yeah, I think there is a list called a challenge list.
Because I think that is actually a pretty like searching it up.
There it is.
The challenge full version, no.
Official
Geometry
GD challenge list. Wait. Oh, you can even submit challenge. Okay, so main list. They even have main list and legacy list. So number 1 is Toxic Blades. Number 2 is it's just gdchallenges.com, by the way. It's number 1 is Toxic Blade. Number 2 is D by Bo. 3 is 3 seconds hell times 2. Wait, let me take a look at this level. 3 seconds hell.
Hey, can you like link it to me so I can see it?
Wait.
Like on the Discord.
Where's the?
I want to see it. We should actually make a podcast about the challenge community and
Yeah, it's
so
not
on.
like I can see the
Because
time or
that is actually
anything.
a big
Where's the
thing.
part where it verifies it? Oh, right here.
See the time or anything.
Look at these spaces.
Yeah.
3 seconds hell x2. It's just 3 seconds already looks. It's the 3rd hardest challenge. Also, yeah, Sakup and Circle 66p. Do you know that challenge?
Oh yeah, I think
It's
so.
basically Sakup and Circles with start precision from 66%.
Oh yeah.
That
I
is
have
the
heard of
humanly possible part. Everything before it is humanly impossible.
that. Yeah, except if you're X.
Also, yeah, the
That's-
level K-lol 4.
No, not
I know
Taylor.
that level from
Oh,
Nebesta's
yeah, that level.
video, Waving with Nebesta.
Waving with Nebesta,
Yeah.
Gaylord 4, let me just find it.
Like, the spaces are quite insane on this level. The fuck, there's a level called Raw Sausage So Tasty.
Yeah, I have seen that.
That's the name though.
We got off topic again, bruh.
It's Gaylord 4, time to beat it first try, here we go. No.
Alright.
Imagine fluking Gaylord 4.
So, do you guys have anything else to say? Because I think we're close to hitting the 1 hour mark.
1 hour mark. Yeah, if you ever...
1 hour
I have one thing to say. If you have ever fluked an extreme demon from 0%, you're a god.
Fluke from 0%.
Imagine
I mean,
actually
it is
fluking
possible,
on the
but
stream.
it depends. Like in the main level, you can just practice it in a copyable to the point where you are
I
really
am the
consistent.
ultimate extreme demon.
I mean, imagine,
Yeah.
like I flew
I'm
from 0.
side reading extreme demons be like.
I mean, it is possible. Like somebody like a really. Let's just take Minecraft for example. You can just take a legacy demon he hasn't beat it yet, just practice in a copyable and just play it and try it one attempt it. I mean that would be possible. So,
Yeah, I think that would be possible.
So it is possible to fluke from 0.
And why haven't we even like? Okay, yeah.
But I mean, you don't call it fluke from 0. You just say I beat it. It just be. No, actually,
Let's
how would you even
go.
call that?
By the way, couldn't. I don't know, like side reading and extreme demon, like what?
Yeah, I mean, how do you say with an extreme demon?
That is really. I mean, you can, but
Yeah, you can,
doing
but
it
I-
in one attempt is almost impossible.
I think that people have like side read and extreme
I mean,
demon.
it's already
like,
for
50%.
extreme demon slay. It's already hard to sight read an easy demon first attempt. It's harder than sight reading a level you've never played before is quite hard, especially if there are blind transitions and all these blind jumps and stuff that are impossible to do pull off the first attempt, because there aren't many levels where you can sight read the entire thing. Most of them are below demon rating.
Is there a level called side read? No, that is.
Okay, I think we should end it here for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
I think
we
it's
started off talking about extremes and somehow derailed a
2.2.
lot. Yeah, 2.2. Even the
community.
community. We talked about the community.
The demon list, of course.
No, yeah, demons list part of today's topic. I think that's
Yeah.
about it. But we also talked creating. Yeah, level creating.
I think that the only thing we didn't really talk about is how 144 hertz impact extreme demon.
Oh,
yeah, shit. Yeah.
Shit.
Should have talked. Oh, you know what? Let's just talk about it.
Yeah, why
So
not?
actually, wait. When exactly did the revolution start? Did it? It wasn't 1.9.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Like
Yeah.
1.9.
wait, when Riot verified Bloodbath, did he use the 60 or 144 hertz? I don't know.
I actually think he did it on 144 hertz.
Because the 144 revolution really started since Bloodbath.
Yeah, because people said, "Oh my God, he can straight fly." I want to
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
because that's where the joke comes from. Bloodbath is or Straight Fly is free on 144 hertz.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there you got the 144. Like now, 144 hertz is almost mandatory, really. Like you can't play properly. Like there are barely any proper 60 hertz players left. Like most casual players use 60 hertz. The more hardcore players use 144,
I mean,
and the crazy people use 240.
It would actually be a fun test to see how many how 60 hertz player often switch to being the builders, while the 144 hertz players are the demon beat.
Yeah.
I actually think that is the case because me and Dan, we haven't beaten an extreme demon, and I also think Dan, how many hertz do you have?
I think you both have.
I'm on a phone.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he's
60.
Yeah, 60. And
I was gonna say Localizer is a good example of a good 60 hertz player, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Localizer.
Stormfly
Or
verified
Stormfly.
all the hell levels. Wait, there. Yeah, there was.
And yeah, Stormfly.
I think there's still a the hell level in the top 75. Wait, let me see. Stormfry. The hell field. It's the hardest out of the hell series. He verified the number 64th hardest on the list on 60 yards.
Which means 60 hertz isn't exactly like.
So
you
it is, yeah, it is maybe
144
more difficult on 60 yard to beat low, but it's not impossible.
Right.
now I just want to
And
Photoshop.
also you
or
might
just-
think Thunder BT, but Thunder BT's phone is past 60 hertz. I think it's 100 hertz. So that doesn't count.
You don't need 144 hertz to succeed.
No,
That's
but it will be
essentially-
if 144 hertz makes it easier. That's the thing.
It makes it easier. Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, So we talk about 144, but what about 240? Are we kind of right now in the middle of the 240 hertz revolution? Because 240
Yeah,
hertz,
I
it
think-
didn't. Nobody talked about 2.0, 2.1. Maybe several people had it, but just not like it wasn't a big thing. Now lately, I start to see a lot of people switching to 240.
Yeah, 240, like
Technical even
technical.
switched to
think-
240. I think he once
Yeah.
said that he didn't want to get 240 because that's an unfair advantage. But now he switched anyway and he used it.
Oh, by the way,
I
a
think
big thing
240
that
is pushing it a bit. I think 240 is pushing it a bit, honestly.
No, I think. Well, I have 240 myself, but
bro, you have.
yeah.
I'm jealous.
But the thing, Minecraft
I
that
thi-
beat it was able to beat Tartarus that quickly, probably because of 240 a bit too. Like if he was still 144, I think
That's
would
what
have
I mean.
probably taken
Kinda.
much longer for him to beat Tartarus.
And by the way, I think like Monty is so underrated.
No, I mean not really anymore. He's the verifier of Tartarus, so
Yeah.
we all know he's pretty skilled.
Oh, and
really.
Dorothy is also like okay underrated.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna. Since you mentioned Dolphin,
Men-
I was gonna say something about it, but I'd rather not because I don't want the comment
Yeah.
section to blow up.
Like you think Dorothy is a hacker or what?
No, I never said he,
Not
I
gonna
never claimed that he is a hacker. I just want to say that End Level tried to expose Dolphy. I don't know if it is true, if he's a hacker or not. I try to see this as neutral as possible.
Yeah, but like
There is a
Also,
possibility, but that doesn't mean he is one.
no, but it really
Also,
doesn't care. Like I really don't care. Like
I,
he.
actually, I don't really care. All I care about is if Tartarus gets raided or not. It got raided, so
Yes.
I was kind of. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of mad about Taurus King Raid because I said it wasn't, and then it did. And I'm like,
yeah, I was also
no,
surprised. Like it got raided really quickly.
yeah, and really quickly too.
I guess it's a legendary level because Riot made it.
Divine demon.
I mean,
course.
I bet Sonic Wave Infinity will also get raided like the second it gets verified. It's probably the biggest level out there right now, probably because it
Yeah,
is
probably.
Sonic Wave Infinity is probably one of the most well-known levels, because yeah, like Riot is involved in it, Sonics too, Zimyar, which is a really good creator, and now Minecraft is the one verifying it. Like, at this point,
Right.
basically everybody knows about Sonic Wave Infinity. If you don't know about the level Sonic Wave Infinity, then you are either a new player or you've been living under a rock.
Or both.
Yeah,
Like-
or both.
I am a new player living under a rock. Yes.
Okay, so
Alright, but the only thing I really want to see now is like Stormfly photoshopped into a fryer. Fryer.
I don't know how you
Stormfly.
would do that.
Yes. That should just be our thumbnail.
Talking about good levels, no, good players. And Switch though, he is.
Oh, I was actually just like typed N switch.
And Switch beats levels at an insane rate. He beats levels so quickly. And he does like he just and when he beats it, he has no reaction. Like it's like he does it daily. I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
bet
just
he
does it
probably
like
does
this.
it daily.
Yeah. And like N switch, I have actually said this before, but like on his calculator call video is
Yeah,
one
I
of the
know,
funniest
he's-
videos ever.
I don't know if
We
he's
can just-
underrated though. I mean, people know him, but like you don't really see him on the grand scheme of things in GD. Now it's mainly like technical as usual. Minecraft did now a bit. End level situation died down.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like those are really the people in the grand scheme. Yeah, Dolphy too, but also kind of died down with the end level situation.
I just want to say this before
think-
because it's
Yeah, but I don't think there are any major players right now, really in the grand scheme of things. Now it's, I don't know, we're now
It's
kind of
mixed.
in this period where nothing is happening again, because everything just like we just got past the period where everything happened at once. Like now we're
Yeah.
just waiting for Sonic Wave Infinity to get verified
all
and
yeah,
the
all
Apocalyptic
we're
Trilogy.
waiting-
Like we just got
Yeah.
past Tartarus getting verified. Azure Flare, we
And
thought
waiting
it was
for-
verified.
We're also waiting for Galaxy collab. To
Yeah,
get,
but
like...
we'll have to wait. It's not even built yet.
Yeah, okay. I like how Ocular Miracles, like, when
Oh,
is
yeah.
it coming out?
But I think I'm happy
Oh,
for.
I'll cure a miracle.
I think yeah, Sergei is doing the right thing for nerfing is because to be honest, I don't. Now since I've beaten some extreme demons myself, I have realized that making extreme demons as hard as you can for the sake of it is not a good thing. Because
No.
It really
it makes the
isn't.
level less
Really
fun. Like you see all those people just wanting to. For example, Krazen the Fair 5 calculator core once asked in a community post like, how hard should I make calculated core, and there were us like top 1, top 3, and then top 5 or 10, and like a lot of people just voted top 1 obviously. And then in the comment section
Obviously.
a lot of people were saying like, I don't get why everybody votes top 1, it just puts more stress on Krazen and you probably won't be able to beat it anyway, like 99.9%. And I agree, like 99.9% or even less people actually play
Oh,
it. So what's
Talking
the
about Crazy
there is no point in making the top 1 hardest level. I mean, you don't really get that much attention. I mean, you get the same amount of attention and popularity from verifying top 10 as in verifying
Oh.
top 1.
And by the way, I think that in Infinite Infinity is like, why isn't it? But it's one of my like favorite extreme demon, and it isn't even like rated. Infinite Infinity should be rated, to be honest.
Because the point of making levels is so as many people can play it and actually try
Yeah,
and beat it.
have
No,
fun
you don't want to
level.
make a level that nobody wants to play because it's too hard. That defeats the purpose of making levels.
Yeah, of Geometry Dash.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what I think like
That's
Extreme Demons are doing. Like the
Yeah.
begin to get that hard. Like people are just going to be
I
like,
think
no.
going that path is not good for the game, but at least we're not going that path, or at least not as often.
I hope that more like creators are going to choose the path like is made easy demon.
Wait, so
Like,
currently,
more of-
I mean, Galaxy Collab is, I guarantee you, 99% chance gonna get nerfed.
Wait.
Orochi too. I don't think
Yeah,
Noble
definitely.
Boy is gonna beat it, and in that state. And if he does, then he'll probably spend years.
Definitely.
I don't
yeah.
think that's
I agree.
healthy for his mental state.
Like, I feel like making a top 1 level just isn't really. It's not a good idea at all.
No, no. Even as
In
an
terms of, like,
experienced creator.
gameplay,
Because
Yeah,
making the gameplay top 1 is actually much harder than it is now, especially now, because now as I said, we're hitting the point where it's really hard to make gameplay even harder because we're getting the
So-
point where it's almost pixel perfect.
Yeah, so please
Yeah.
just
We
Make-
don't need any more difficult level. I
just
mean,
make the gameplay you think is fun. It
Does it-
doesn't need to be
yeah.
hard.
like, does it really
my
help?
problem with extreme is that most of them are really unfun. And
But I think like the reason people are really making extreme demons are because they're the ones that really blow up, the ones that people like want.
Yeah, so they basically make it for the cloud, as you.
Yeah, for the cloud, yeah.
That's
I
not-
actually understand that. Like people make extreme demons for the cloud
That's not
to
good.
get. No, that's not good. I
It
think
doesn't,
like
and also top 1 extreme teams don't really bring the community forth. I mean, maybe
No.
the difficulty,
Yeah.
but in the grand
I-
scheme of things, it doesn't really like improve everything. Like,
I think that we should like start instead of like making harder teams and to
better
make more
looking,
better teams, better looking.
more fun. Because that's the
More
thing,
fun,
gameplay is
yeah.
pretty underrated. Fun gameplay, but that's a
comes to
topic for
extreme
discussion for another time.
Yeah, because that's actually something I have a lot more
We're just gonna
experience with.
keep it with fun gameplay is something that in extreme teams something that's really rare.
Yeah,
So
but
if you want to play more fun levels, go a difficulty rating lower, preferably
Yeah.
insane and hard.
insane teams are actually what I call the best demons because they're like
Not. By the way, that doesn't mean that every insane demon is fun.
not everything, but like insane demons in my opinion are the ones that like they're not supposed to be the hardest of the hardest. They're focused to
They're
be
more.
fun
They are.
gameplay and
Yeah. Insane demons are made to be a challenge, but also fun, but also not made to be just hard as possible, because extreme
Yeah.
demons are just made hard to be hard as possible.
And I think that is really dumb. So I should if I ever started like beating hard demons and insane demons, I wouldn't ever beat a like really hard insane demon, because I just wouldn't find it interesting. I would say, yeah, that's not fun.
Of course, we're shitting so much on extreme demons, but that doesn't mean that I don't want that you shouldn't play extreme demons. 'Cause
No,
extreme
of
demons
course.
can push your skill, and sometimes it's a good challenge. Like some people like the challenge that insane
Yeah.
demons don't really provide.
But like I'm talking because I'm like 60 hertz, and for 60
Yeah.
hertz like myself, like if you're ever going to try to beat an extreme demon, prepare to fail many times.
Prepare
Like,
to suffer.
yeah, prepare to suffer.
When I tried first beating my first
And, like-
extreme, which was Cataclysm, I suffered a lot. I spent like how many 10,000 attempts on it, not getting much further, like 58. Then I went to beating different extreme. I tried the Quest to Perfection. Then I did it after 9,000 attempts. But the thing is, Quest to Perfection is basically a remaster of Cataclysm, so I already knew majority of the gameplay. So those 9,000 attempts were pretty boring, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but remember, sometimes extreme like, if you want to beat them, like, fine, but if you just want to do it for, like, beat extreme demons for the cloud and then have to suffer, like, remember you have to
It's not
suffer
worth
through
it.
the
I mean,
demon.
beating extremes
So,
for
yeah.
the cloud is something more reasonable than creating extremes, because beating extremes, if you beat extremes, you will get some attention. I mean, to a certain degree, like it's not like you beat Cataclysm, you get a ton of attention, but
If you want cloud, don't beat, like, not known extreme demons.
I mean, if you really want to like be like someone like technical, like where you get a
Yeah.
lot of attention by just beating levels, you need to grind a lot.
And
He
then
has
beat,
been playing this game for a very long time, and he has been grinding
Yeah.
a shit ton. Even
so,
basically, if you want the most popular, like more popular players or more well-known players or creators, they have already been playing this game since many updates ago. They
yeah,
are
and,
rarely really
like,
popular
that
or
is where
major
me
players or
and,
creators
like,
that
ma-
have been playing since 2.1.
like Caveman Melvin, as a Melvin, you decide to go the path of like beating demons, while I decide to go the path of creating for the
I'm
most
kind of
part.
already on the path of demons.
Yeah, I know, like, yeah.
I mean,
But
the thing is, I'm going slow because I don't really have the time to grind that much.
yeah, but to be honest, I think builders are very underrated because
Yeah, I don't know.
remember there are some very good builders that can like
Wait, I think I
exceed
know.
what you.
The thing is, the player community is less competitive than the creating community, and yeah, it's harder as a creator because player just beat the same level. You can beat the same level as someone else, you get the same amount of attention. While creating, you can't create the same level. You can't
Well,
create the
no,
same
that
level
is-
basically.
yeah.
You have to
that-
always come up with something original. While playing, you can always do the same as other people. Nobody will hate you for it.
Yeah, and by the way, Dan, you're still here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
if
we've been
we
talking for
didn't-
the majority. Holy shit, this has already been going on for over an hour. We've really been pushing this, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
So
content, boys, content.
so any last so any more things you want to say before we're gonna end this podcast?
Yeah, don't suffer just to beat extreme demons. Do it for fun.
Wait, that's kind of a contradiction because a lot of extreme demons aren't fun. You're just doing
Yeah, I
it as a
know.
challenge. Challenges aren't necessarily fun. You will suffer though. That's one thing
Yeah,
guaranteed.
but the fun thing about a challenge is the like when you beat it, you have this like exciting moment. Like, yes, I finally
Yeah, that
did
is
it.
pretty satisfying.
That is, yeah, you should know.
yeah,
When
I
I
think-
beat like Windy Landscape, I was so fucking excited.
Yeah, they're just demons in general, hard level.
Yeah.
I think that concludes today's topic really well.
Yeah.
So, Dan, anything else to say? Yeah.
Not really.
No?
I don't really have much to say about extremes mostly because I haven't really experienced getting.
Yeah,
into
I think
farms.
me and Dan has more experience when it comes to the creating side.
Yeah, than the playing
Yeah,
side.
but that'll be a podcast for another time.
While you and Seahawks have like more.
Yeah, more. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good to have some insight from some less skilled players too. Like you need some
Yeah.
insight from both different levels of skill.
Yeah.
That's also same applies on the demons list. Like if only the pro players opinions were counted. Like a lot of people say that like you're not skilled enough, so your opinions don't count. That's bullshit.
That
Yeah,
is really
Like
bullshit.
more opinions is better, honestly.
Like,
because-
I just have a quick topic to come on.
Well,
Wait,
I'm not.
Like, come in on.
yeah, but we'll
so-
discuss it off the podcast. So
Yeah.
thank you for watching,
Right.
everybody. This has been the first installment of the what is it called? The 2DP podcast.
We don't really know, okay?
Yeah, we don't have a name. We'll decide later. But yeah, we'll don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, this will be posted on our YouTube channel. It's
Yeah,
dedicated, so don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
That was the necessary and mandatory e-begging. So
And with that being said,
bye.
bye.
I'm out.